7 places to visit in Athens, Greece. Greece is the southernmost European nation and boasts the continent's longest coastline. The Aegean Sea forms Greece's eastern border, the Mediterranean Sea its southern, and the Ionian Sea's western boundary. Greece, formerly known as the Hellenic Republic, shares borders with Albania to the northwest, North Macedonia and Bulgaria to the north, and Turkey to the east. Approximately 10.4 million people reside in the country. Athens, Greece's most prominent capital city, is in the country's southeastern part. Located in Attica, this city is one of the oldest in the world, with a recorded history of over 3,400 years. It is often called the cradle of Western civilization and the birthplace of democracy, a place that commands respect and awe for its historical significance. Athens enjoys a Mediterranean climate characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters, contributing to its appeal as a year-round tourist destination. Athens is widely acknowledged for its cultural heritage, boasting iconic landmarks like the Acropolis and Parthenon and esteemed museums like the National Archaeological Museum. As Greece's capital city, Athens is the economic powerhouse, hosting the headquarters of major corporations, financial institutions, and service industries. Athens is the seat of the Greek government and houses essential institutions such as the Hellenic Parliament, the Presidential Mansion, and various ministries. Hi there, and welcome to Din Sweet Travels. In this video, I will show you 7 unique places to visit in Athens, where the past and present dance harmoniously. Travelers have a unique chance to discover ancient ruins, enjoy delectable cuisine, and experience a vibrant lifestyle. Number 7. The Temple of Olympian Zeus. The Temple of Olympian Zeus, known locally as the Olympian, stands as a monumental reminder of the grandeur and ambition of ancient Greek civilization. Once among the largest temples in the ancient world, its towering columns and expansive ruins offer a glimpse into the past, where religion, power, and artistry converge to create a sanctuary dedicated to the king of the gods. Visiting this iconic site allows you to walk in the footsteps of pilgrims, emperors, and citizens who once gathered here, echoing the reverence for the divine that shaped so much of Greek culture. The Temple of Olympian Zeus began construction in the 6th century BCE under Pisistrato's rule. It took over 600 years to complete, but it was eventually finished under the reign of Roman Emperor Hadrian. The completed temple boasted 104 colossal columns, of which only 15 remain standing today. A fallen column lies nearby, offering a tangible sense of the original structure's immense scale. For the ancient Athenians, the Temple of Olympian Zeus was not just a religious site but also a symbol of the city's power and prestige.
Number 6. The Monastery Flea Market. The bustling Monastery Flea Market is where Athens' vibrant heart beats the loudest. Dive into the eclectic mix of antique shops, vintage stores, and street vendors, selling everything from handmade jewelry to rare vinyl records. It's where the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovery go hand in hand. Monastery Flea Market, especially bustling on Sundays, transcends the conventional definition of a flea market. It's a labyrinthine network of streets and alleys overflowing with many shops, stalls, and sidewalk vendors. The market is filled with endless treasures, including antique furniture, vintage clothing, rare books, and handmade crafts, each with its history and charm. One of the market's highlights is its assortment of vintage goods. Whether you're a collector of old vinyl records, a lover of retro fashion, or a connoisseur of antique jewelry, Monastery has something to catch your eye. The joy of discovery here is unparalleled as you sift through collections that span decades or even centuries, each piece offering a glimpse into a bygone era. Number 5. Lycabettus Hill. For the best panoramic views of Athens, a climb or cable car ride to the summit of Lycabettus Hill is a must. Watch as the city unfolds beneath you, with the Acropolis standing proudly in the center, surrounded by a sea of white buildings and the azure waters of the Saronic Gulf in the distance. Visiting during sunrise and sunset is truly enchanting. Ascending Lycabettus Hill, Athens' highest point, offers a unique opportunity to see the city from a perspective like no other. Not only is this limestone peak a natural wonder, but it also offers stunning panoramic views of Athens and the Aegean Sea. There are several ways to reach the summit of Lycabettus Hill. For those seeking adventure, a walk up the winding paths can be rewarding, with nature's beauty unveiling itself at every turn. Although there are steep sections, the path is enveloped in lush greenery, offering a peaceful respite from the city's busyness. For a more leisurely ascent, the funicular railway provides a direct route to the top, its tunnel cutting through the heart of the hill and emerging into the light of day with the whole city spread out below. The small whitewashed chapel of St. George stands atop the hill as a beacon of serenity. This Orthodox chapel adds a spiritual dimension to the visit with its simple yet profound beauty. The chapel is often open to visitors, offering peace and reflection amidst the breathtaking views. For those visiting during the summer months, Lycabettus Hill comes alive with cultural events and concerts held at its open-air theater, offering the chance to enjoy live performances with the city lights twinkling below. Additionally, the hill boasts a restaurant and cafe where visitors can indulge in culinary delights or a refreshing drink while taking in the unparalleled views. Number 4, the National Archaeological Museum. Home to some of the most important artifacts from Greece's archaeological sites, the National Archaeological Museum is a treasure trove for history buffs. From the Mask of Agamemnon to the Antikythera mechanism, the museum's extensive collection spans over 5,000 years of Greek history, inviting you to delve deep into the stories of this ancient land. Embarking on a visit to the National Archaeological Museum in Athens, you are about to delve into the heart of Greek civilization, where each artifact tells a story of innovation, artistry, and the human condition through millennia. This museum, the largest of its kind in Greece and one of the most significant in the world, houses an unparalleled collection of artifacts from across the ancient Greek world, offering a comprehensive narrative of Greek history from prehistoric times to late antiquity. Your exploration begins with the museum's extensive prehistoric collections, which transport you back to the Neolithic, Cycladic, and Mycenaean periods. Among the highlights is the famous Mask of Agamemnon, a gold funeral mask from the 16th century BC discovered by Heinrich Schliemann at Mycenae. Notable works include the bronze statue of Zeus or Poseidon, an embodiment of divine power, and the captivating Aphrodite of Cnidos. The museum's collection of ancient pottery and minor arts offers a glimpse into the daily lives, religious practices, and social customs of the ancient Greeks. The Antikythera mechanism, often hailed as the world's first analog computer, highlights the sophistication of ancient Greek science and technology, demonstrating their keen interest in understanding and mapping the cosmos. The metallurgy collection showcases the Greeks' advancements in metalworking, featuring weapons, armor, and exquisite goldwork from various periods. Enhance your museum experience by joining a guided tour and uncovering the stories behind its key exhibits. The museum houses an extensive archaeology and art history library for those interested in further research. Number 3, Placa. At the base of the Acropolis, Placa charms visitors with its village-like feel, thanks to its narrow streets, neoclassical buildings, and inviting cafes. Placa, often called the neighborhood of the gods, is a scenic gem at the foot of the Acropolis. It offers a journey through time amidst its labyrinthine streets and historical landmarks. Placa, with its origins stretching back to antiquity, has evolved through the centuries, bearing witness to the various epochs that have shaped Athens. From its ancient agora to the Roman-era monuments, Byzantine churches, and the elegant neoclassical mansions of the 19th century, it serves as a living museum of Athens' historical and architectural evolution. The authentic charm of Placa lies in its narrow, winding streets and alleys, paved with cobblestone and adorned with bougainvillea. A leisurely walk through these alleys reveals quaint cafes, traditional tavernas, and shops selling everything from handmade jewelry and local crafts to Greek delicacies and souvenirs. One of Placa's most picturesque areas is Anafiotika, a cluster of whitewashed houses on the Acropolis Hill's northeastern slopes. This charming enclave with narrow pathways and island-style architecture transports visitors to the Cyclades, offering a peaceful escape from city life. Placa is not only about its streets and houses, it's also a hub for cultural immersion. The district is home to several museums, including the Frisiras Museum of Contemporary European Art and the Museum of Greek Folk Art, offering insights into Greece's artistic traditions. Furthermore, Byzantine churches, such as the Church of Metamorphosis and the Church of Kapnikaria, dot the landscape, providing serene spaces for reflection amid the neighborhood's lively atmosphere. A notable highlight is the Placa Steps, a series of staircases lined with tavernas and cafes, offering a perfect setting to enjoy a meal or a drink under the Athenian sky. Number 2. The Ancient Agora, a glimpse into ancient Athens. Stroll through the sprawling ruins of the Ancient Agora to glimpse life in ancient Athens. Once a bustling marketplace and the heart of Athenian democracy, the Agora invites you to wander among temples, a reconstructed stoa, and the Museum of the Ancient Agora, each offering insights into the daily lives of Athenians centuries ago. The Agora, the heartbeat of ancient Athenian life, offers a unique window into the daily existence, political discourse, and cultural practices of one of history's most fascinating civilizations. Within this historic marketplace, democracy was nurtured, philosophy debated, and commerce thrived. Your exploration begins at the reconstructed Stoa of Attalos, which now houses the Agora Museum. While exploring its grand halls, you'll be transported to a time when an ancient Athenian marketplace bustled with activity, where people engaged in commerce, conversation, and political discourse. Within the museum, you'll find a vast collection of artifacts, ranging from pottery and coins to tools and sculptures, that offer a glimpse into the lives of the Agora's inhabitants. Perched on a slight hill overlooking the Agora is the Hephaestion, also known as the Temple of Hephaestus, the god of metalworking and craftsmanship. This well-preserved Doric temple, with its striking columns and detailed friezes, showcases ancient Greek society's artistry and architectural sophistication. Within the Agora, you'll find the remnants of the Bouleuterion, where the Boule, a council of 500 citizens chosen by lot, convened to deliberate on matters of state. This modest structure, though less visually imposing than other monuments, was crucial in the functioning of Athenian democracy, serving as a reminder of the radical political experiment that took place in Athens over 2,500 years ago. As you meander through the Agora, past the remnants of ancient shops, public buildings, and sacred spaces, you're walking the same paths as the philosophers Socrates and Plato, who would have debated their ideas in this very place. Number 1. The Acropolis. The Acropolis is Athens' crown jewel, perched majestically on a rocky outcrop above the city. As you ascend the sacred hill, the Parthenon, dedicated to Athena, goddess of wisdom, greets you with its timeless beauty. Your journey into the past begins at the Propylaea, the grand gateway to the Acropolis. Once, the Acropolis welcomed pilgrims and visitors with its imposing Doric columns and intricate details, setting the stage for the wonders beyond. As you ascend, the elegant temple of Athena Nike stands to your right, dedicated to the goddess of victory. This small temple, an emblem of hope and triumph, features some of the most delicate Ionic architecture on the Acropolis. Further into the heart of the Acropolis, the Erechtheion presents a striking contrast with its unique architectural style. This complex temple, dedicated to Athena and Poseidon, showcases the famous Porch of the Caryatids, where 6 graceful maiden statues are eternal guardians. The Erechtheion encapsulates the mystical essence of the Acropolis, rooted in the rich tapestry of Greek mythology. The Parthenon, the most iconic symbol of ancient Greece, dominates the skyline. Dedicated to Athena Parthenos, the virgin goddess, this temple epitomizes the Doric order's elegance and the apex of Greek architectural prowess. From the vantage point of the Acropolis, the panoramic views of Athens stretch out in all directions. The hillside theaters of Dionysus and Herodes Atticus remind us of the Athenians' love for the arts, while the Agora below whispers stories of democracy's early days. Thank you for joining Din Sweet Travels on this journey through Athens. We hope the shared stories and explored sights have motivated you to embark on adventures in this timeless city, where every corner holds a tale and every sunrise brings new revelations. Keep following Din Sweet Travels for more explorations and discoveries. Goodbye until our next voyage. May your hearts always hold the essence of travel, and may your journeys be filled with joy and amazement.